What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Marvel Legends Ghost Rider with his new bike. Really excited, I finally have this guy in hand. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him off the stand, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Ghost Rider off the display stage, so let's go ahead and take a look at his motorcycle. The main accessory that Ghost Rider does come with is his motorcycle, and they did a really good job with this motorcycle. It's a really good sculpt, and I really love all the details in it, and we'll show that off in a little bit. Now, the motorcycle does have a few accessories. The front piece does come off, so if you don't want to have this grill on the front, you can. I know the flames on the side here, they do peg off. I still have the elastic band on them, because once you take them off, they're kind of a pain to peg back in. The flame right here is another accessory that can come off again. This one has the elastic strap still on it, again because it is a little bit difficult to get back on when it's off. But you can take them off and they're really easy to snap back in. It's just keeping them on that is an issue. There is a little clip right here that will peg onto this pipe right here. And then there's a little peg on this side of the flame, and it'll go right into the this cylinder. I don't know the proper term for it, so I'm not a bike enthusiast, so I really don't know what to call it, but like I said, if you get it right, because there's also a peg up here, but if you get it on right, you can see this one already came off, but pegging it in should secure them, and they fit on really nicely. Another detail that the bike does have is that it has a working kickstand. So if you don't want the kickstand up, you can actually take that off. The only problem is, just like with an actual motorcycle, it has trouble staying on one side. So just be aware of that when you're posing it, to have that kickstand down. If you have a child or playing with this, you can go ahead and leave that up so that you don't end up scraping it on the floor. And the wheels actually do rotate really well. I do like that. So let's actually get some details on the motorcycle really fast. Now, this part does tab on to the front, and they did a really good job with that front. It really does scream Ghost Rider, or even, what is it, Vengeance? I think it's Vengeance. I don't remember, but you can see this really nice blue stripe just to match Ghost Rider. You can see the engine components are really nicely done. The wheels are done in this translucent rubber, and they are rubber wheels, so I really do enjoy the fact that they made both tires out of rubber. You can see all this really nice intricate detail. Even the seat is sculpted to have detail, so I do like that. Gas tank, or the part where the gas goes in. Even right here, you can see that there is some detail right in there, showing you how fast he's going. So the speedometer actually is painted on, or if it's a decal, it's applied really nicely. We have another flame attachment right here. This one is not removable. I have tried to remove this one, but I think it's glued on, so it's not coming off anytime soon. But anyway, that is Ghost Rider's motorcycle for you guys. What we're going to do now is take a closer look at Ghost Rider himself. And here we have Ghost Rider by himself, and he does come with one accessory. He does come with his little flame chain, and it's done really well. He can hold it in either hand, and he does look really nice holding it. If you really want to, you can get him to have both hands on it. It has a handle on each side, so it really does look nice when Ghost Rider's holding it. But other than that, he doesn't come with any other accessories that he can hold, so let's actually move on to his details. And here we have a closer look at Ghost Rider, and I have to say they did a really good job with this head sculpt. I know we did get a Ghost Rider in the Rhino wave for the Spider-Man Legends, but I think the head on this one looks much better. The other one was translucent with a skull painted on. It looked nice, but I don't have that figure to compare him to, but I will have to say, from what I've seen, this skull looks fantastic. It's actually a bone color, and I really do like that. And the flame accessory is attached really well. It looks so nice. It looks good in camera, it looks good in pictures, but it looks so much better in person. One thing to note is that they did paint little red dots for his eyes. Now, the original Ghost Rider, you could have the light hitting it and it would shine through two empty spots that they didn't paint, but because this is a solid piece of plastic, it doesn't shine any light through, so that is a little bit unfortunate. Now, he is a complete reissue from the last Ghost Rider. The only difference is he actually has a dark blue jacket and he's wearing dark blue with the blue lines. Preferably, I like Ghost Rider in the leather jacket or just all straight black, but the paint on this one is done really well. I have seen some where the paint is all over the place, but they did a really clean job with the line work, so I do like that. His belt is nicely painted in that metallic blue. The line work continues going down his pants all the way into his boots. And then we get his boots, which look really nice, really menacing figure. So with that out of the way, let's actually get a comparison with Ghost Rider, and then we'll move on to his articulation. So sit tight, everyone. And just for a quick comparison, here we have Ghost Rider standing next to Iron Man and an Agent of AIM. Now, he does share a lot of the parts from the Soldier of AIM, and that transferred from the original Ghost Rider figure, but you can see he scales really well. I do feel he might be a little tall, but that's just me. I think overall he still scales really well. Moving on to Ghost Rider's articulation, he does have a ball-jointed head, and it's just a simple ball joint, but we do get a lot of good range in that. He can look down, up, tilt his head side to side, turns left and right. No hinge, unfortunately, but like I said, we do get good range there. His jaw is articulated, so you can open his mouth. Have a screaming Ghost Rider if that's really what you want. Arms on a ball joint go out only to about that far because of how his shoulders are sculpted. His arms do a full 360. He swivels at the bicep. He has double jointed in the elbow, swivel and hinge in the wrist. He has an ab crunch which goes back about that far, forward about that far, and then we have a waist swivel which works really well. Legs go forward about that far, goes back, out only to about there. He has a thigh swivel, double joints in the knee. Does he have a boot swivel? No, he does not have a boot swivel. And then we do get a hinge in the ankle, which goes back about that far, forward about that far, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So that's Ghost Rider for you. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get on pose for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Ghost Rider pose for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like the way this figure came out. The motorcycle is such a nice accessory. I love the chain. Really would have preferred if he was wearing a black and white attire like he was in his original Marvel Legend release when he was with Rhino, I believe it was. But overall, I think this is a much better figure. The skull is better. I love his little chain accessory. And of course, the bike makes this figure all worth it. If you can find Ghost Rider, I really recommend you pick him up. He is hitting stores now. I actually got lucky and found mine at Toys R Us. If you can pick yours up, I really recommend you don't pass on this figure. He's such an improvement from his last release, and he's going to look great in your Marvel Legends display. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as my other Marvel Legend videos. Hopefully there's something you guys enjoy. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.